So for this video, I want to cover three very interesting topics that have come out recently. Honestly, it seems like every single day there's something new to cover, and I'm here for all of it. So we're going to look at the latest price listings for the PlayStation 5 that have been circulating. We've got our first reported confirmation regarding cross-buy for the PlayStation 5, and a lot of new exciting information for Horizon 2 Forbidden West. Now, this is a question that's not serious, but I thought I'd just throw it out there for the fun of it. Let me know if Microsoft decided to price the Xbox Series X at $399. Obviously, this is not serious. It could be, but it's not serious for right now. If they priced it at $399, would you consider getting the Series X over the PlayStation 5 if, for example, the PS5 was at $549? It's a big difference and would save a lot of people some money. So comment below if you'd buy the Series X if it was at $399 and the PS5 was at $549. Let me know down in the comments below. Now, diving into the first story of the video, the new Horizon Forbidden West details. So, Sony just decided to drop a video providing a good chunk of details for one of their most anticipated titles, like it wasn't a big deal. But regardless, here are the new details. The Forbidden West takes place in a new frontier, a new mysterious frontier that stretches from Utah, USA to the Pacific Ocean. Thanks to the PS5's SSD, there will be virtually no loading screens. We're hearing that a lot from PlayStation games. If you fast travel from one place to another, restart a checkpoint, it's all super quick. And when you boot up the game, you'll be right in the action. There will be stunning valleys, deserts, and ruined cities to discover. The map is a bit bigger than the first game and has underwater sections. There are new machines. They detailed 3 in their video. One is the shell snapper, the giant turtle that we see. They guard the shores and the swamps. The next one is snap maws, which are the alligator-looking creatures. They hunt the waterways. And the final one was the sunwings, which are the pterodactyl-looking creatures. They patrol the sky. There are dozens of new machines. You have to scan and study each machine to fight them effectively. The mammoth that we see at the end of the trailer, that machine is called the Tremor Tusk. It's loaded with weapons and heavy plated armor. The red vines we see everywhere is poisoning the world, and it's a part of Alloy's main objective. It's choking the wildlife, it's starving the people. Alloy's main mission in the next game is basically to find a solution for all of this, and the biggest piece of this video was that the game is now officially targeting a 2021 release, so next year. So this is a lot of stuff to take in. I just want to highlight a few things for myself personally. The objective, I'm happy they laid it out and it's so clear. For me personally, that makes the campaign more engaging. Like for example, Kratos' mission in God of War was to release his wife's ashes. That's the very simple concept, but obviously the story added complexity as you travel through the game, as you progress through the game. I'm happy also that the map isn't way bigger than the first game. I'm not a fan of unnecessarily gigantic maps that just waste my time. And in terms of fast loading, the part that really hit me was restarting from a checkpoint being super fast. I get annoyed when you die and you have to wait and then you jump back in, and then if you die you have to wait. I know some people are gonna already tell me in the comment section, get good, but you know, everybody dies. It's just some games do it better than others. Some games you don't have to wait that long, but there are a few games or a good chunk of games out there where you have to wait a while before you jump in, and you start pulling out your phone and you know, time passes and then you go back in. But it's great to hear that with Horizon Forbidden West and a lot of PlayStation 5 games, that won't be an issue. That's something in the past. So regardless if it releases in 2021 or 2022, because it sounds like they're targeting 2021, but we don't know if it's actually going to come out in 2021. So regardless, I'm ready for it. Let me know if, based off of what he said, do you think it'll release in 2021 or maybe it's a 2022 game? Let me know down in the comments below. Now diving into the second story of the video, the PS5's cross-buy capability. This has been a question for a good amount of people out there. For me, again, I'm not worried about cross-buy because I'll be upgrading to the PS5 day one. But of course, there are people out there who might not be upgrading the console day one, but rather sometime next year, for example. Cross-buy would be a very useful feature for them, of course. The idea of cross-buy is simple: buy a game once and have it on another platform it's offered on for free. Sony did this with PlayStation 3 and Vita back in the day, as you guys all know. Now, Microsoft, of course, has Smart Delivery, which pretty much does the same thing, but they have a whole marketing setup to go with it. In terms of recent events, we got a confirmation from EA that NFL 21 will support cross-buy for PS4 and PS5, but if you buy the digital edition of the PlayStation 5, they won't be giving you the free upgrade if you buy a physical PS4 disc version of the game. So if you buy the PS4 disc version of the game, they won't give you the digital version of the game. You have to have digital to digital or physical to physical. Now, this didn't sit well with some people, but it makes sense. Why would they give you a free digital copy of the game when you have a physical copy you can just sell? They again confirmed digital to digital and physical to physical is fine. It's just physical to digital, which is what they're not okay with. So after this news came out, Japanese website GameSpark connected with a Sony spokesperson asking them about cross-buy, and the basic gist from that conversation was that developers and publishers will be handling the cross-buy setup on their own, and they can decide to offer it or not, and that Sony doesn't really have a unified delivery setup system of their own. I'm going to read a tweet from Twitter user at BK2128 who translated and summarized the important aspects of the GameSpark article. Here's the statement. Apparently, the update program for PS4 to PS5 software copies will be done at the publisher's own discretion, but Sony Interactive Entertainment stated that they will flexibly support these upgrades even in Japan as well. So, based off of this, it doesn't seem like Sony is really focusing on cross-buy like they did with the PS3 and Vita back in the day, but I would be shocked if a third-party developer offered cross-buy for Xbox and not PlayStation. But the interesting part is seeing if a PlayStation Studios game released on PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 will get some type of cross-buy support from Sony. I guess on that part, we'll have to wait and see. Let me know if cross-buy is a big deal to you or not. Do you care about cross-buy if Sony provides a program like Microsoft or not? Let me know down in the comments below. And now, diving into the final story of the video, the latest price listings for the PlayStation 5. The price of the PlayStation 5 has been everywhere, but in recent memory, it's kind of been dwindling to the $449 and $499 price points for a good chunk of people out there. But there are some people that still say Sony could offer the digital version at $499 and the physical at $549. I personally do not agree with that, but recently, smartphone leaker and concept maker Ben Geskin over on Twitter stumbled on the PS5 being listed in France, the Amazon France website, for €399 and €499 respectively for the digital and physical editions of the console. I'm seeing people translate the price to USD to see what it would be in the American side, but if it's $399 and $499 in euro, it'll be the same numbers in USD. But what do I think? I think this is possible. Sony, thanks to the digital edition of the console, can now be flexible with the price depending on what Microsoft decides to do with the Series X and the rumored Series S. I'm hearing Microsoft is willing to go as low as $400 for the Series X and $200 for the Series S, which, if true, means Microsoft isn't playing around this time around. But you guys let me know if you think Sony will actually price the PS5s at $399 and $499. Let me know down in the comments below. And if you guys did enjoy this video, please hit that like button as it always helps, and subscribe if you're new. I got new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one. And welcome back to the after show. This is the part of the video where we have a little fun down in the comments below. If you're old, welcome back. If you're new, welcome. For today's thing, what I want you guys to do is to body, obliterate, destroy, and overall harass the comment section with the price wars begin. Because right now, Microsoft and Sony are both playing chicken with one another. One person's waiting for the other to release the price first, and the other one will undercut the other person in terms of price. It's getting ridiculous. But if you guys are excited for them to finally reveal the prices, destroy the comment section with "the price wars begin," and I'll definitely heart those comments like I always do, because I appreciate everybody who stays to the end of my videos. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one.